What's going on? It's your boy Lazy Lightsaber back at it again for another one, folks. If you have a Chromebook like this and you wish to record video footage of a Nintendo Switch or a PlayStation, then you need to get one of these. And if you have one of those, I'll go ahead and show you how to set this whole thing up from a cheap Acer Chromebook like this one right here. And I'll take you step by step through it, and we'll get through it together so that you can post YouTube videos, or if you just want to make quick clips of your gameplay, you can do that as well. Let's roll the intro and get right into it. All right, guys, so on my last video, I actually showed you how to set it up, your Genki shadowcast right here. If you got this for about 40 bucks, I actually did it when it was a Kickstarter. So they sent it to me, I believe I was in the third wave. But if you want to basically record Nintendo Switch footage, game footage from this to a computer, specifically a MacBook, I will put a card up here somewhere that will show you how to do that. But a lot of people have been commenting Chromebook, and at the time I did not dive in depth into how to do it on a Chromebook. So we're gonna go ahead and do that now. Now, with the Chromebook, it should be able to be done easily. I have this cheap Chromebook right here in front of you, the Acer Chromebook. It seems to be one of the cheaper models that a lot of people have. A lot of people have asked specifically about this one. And the good thing about this one, it has a USB port, so we can do that stuff and connect it that way. The sad part is we do not have a USB-C, and the shadowcast comes specifically with the USB-C to USB-C connection. But I have cables such as this one that we can use, a simple charging cable that has one end is going to be USB-C and the other is going to be USB-A, I believe is this one. So we'll go ahead and just use a simple charging cable. If you have one for your Pixel phone or for any type of Android phone, you can go ahead and use that. Or if you have your own MacBook or just have one lying around, you can use one of those as well. So let's go ahead and get started. And we're going to unbox the Genki, and I've done this on other videos, so I'm not going to waste your time, but so that you can see the step-by-step process that I'm doing, here it is. Yours, I'm sure if you bought it brand new, it's going to come in a nice little Velcro, all pretty looking, but mine has been getting used and abused, so it's kind of just thrown in there. I actually used my capture card. I don't know if you can see that blue light back there. That is the AverMedia capture card. I use that one most of the time, but this does provide a cheaper alternative. And it comes in handy in tight situations, or if you're traveling, it's way easier to take a tiny dongle than it is to take that whole thing. Plus, I would have to take my MacBook, set the whole thing up. So this is an easy way where you can go to a friend's house, capture some game footage, or even just do it yourself at home or in your bedroom. It really takes no setup at all. And if you have a little cheap Chromebook, like one of these, we can go ahead and get that accomplished today. All right, so let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. And there is a website that we almost go to install the plugin for Chrome. And I will let you know what that plugin is here in a second. All right, guys, so we'll go ahead and go to arcade.genkithings.com. I will link it below, and go ahead and allow it to access your camera and your microphone, because you are going to need that information. And then we're gonna go ahead and plug this all in. And hopefully we can get this to work. Oh my gosh, just made a big mess. But let's go ahead and install this now. So it usually comes with this long cable. Like I told you, we're gonna go ahead and unplug that, and we're gonna rig it and see if we can get it to work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug in the C to the back of the Genki shadowcast. And then that is gonna be plugged into the the HDMI of the Nintendo Switch. You know, if my mic sounds off, I do apologize. I'm not using the mic setup that I usually do, since I have to kind of go out of my computer area to work with this. So it's plugged in, and now I need to get it to some power. So I'll go ahead and plug in some power as well. So, oh, come on, I got snagged here somewhere. So we'll go ahead and plug in some power. So I got my power source and my Genki Shadowcast Nintendo Switch powered up. And now I'm supposed to be plugging this in to my computer. And there it is. So I plugged in the USB to the computer. And now I turn on my Switch. And oh guys, we got it to work. That is right. Okay, I am so happy this worked. Yep, let's turn up the volume. There you go. Look at that. We'll play some Dragon Ball Z Fighters, as it's a game that is downloaded digitally. That way I don't have to go look for a cartridge. But look at that. So you can change from your mode, from performance to resolution, if you wanted to look sharper. And then if you have some kind of microphone, like if you want to do YouTube footage or just footage for some other type of platform that you want to record, and you have a USB mic, that way you don't have to use the crappy mic that your Chromebook comes with. You can change that as well right then and there. And it is working really good, no issues here. And then here you can basically use, if you want to record. Oh, it's kind of loud, but there it is. Let's go ahead and play offline for right now. And let me see if I can enlarge this screen. I don't think I can. That's the only part that's kind of a bummer. I can't stretch the screen out, so that sucks. But I mean, hey, it worked. All right, so it's looking really good. Like, no hiccups, no delay. You know, it is a Chromebook, so just keep that in mind. If you're probably wanting to use this to like stream directly to YouTube, like as a live stream, and you don't have another screen, it'd probably be pretty tough with just this setup right here. I'm not saying that it can't be done, but I'm saying it's gonna be tough. So let's go ahead and just go to a match real quick. Look, don't expect to come over here and learn anything about moves from me, because I suck at this. I'm just a very casual player. Actually, my son, he's the one that plays this, and he is really good at it. He mops the floor with me all the time. So the volume is actually pretty good on this Chromebook, even though it's a low budget Chromebook. It actually is pretty good. I have to kind of raise my voice a little bit there, but yeah, it's coming in super clear. I don't see any. I did see right there a little bit of lag, but I don't know if that's the game itself or if it's actually the connection between my Genki and my Chromebook, but I don't think it is. So let's go ahead and Got his ass. All right. Come on. This your boy Kakarot. Alright, now I'm Super Saiyan Blue Goku. Get his ass real quick. Come on, guys. Come on. Oh, he got me good. Come on, come on. Got him. Got him, guys.
See you later.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got a quick little victory. My fingers are cramped up now from all the button smashing. But just to kind of bring this back in, can you do this with a cheap Chromebook? If you got a Genki and a Nintendo Switch, can you record gameplay? Absolutely. Here I am playing it on the Switch. Even if you don't have a TV, you can go ahead and basically use this as a TV. So let's say you're a college student and you have a Chromebook for school, you got yourself a Switch, but you're tired of playing on that little screen. You can use this as a way to play your video games, and you could record game footage as well by going to this little dot up here. You can record game footage, and by pressing that little dot, you can record both game footage and you can record gameplay as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now, just really quick, so you can see it in real time here. I'm not gonna bore you with another match of me attempting to be decent at this game. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop recording, and then stop the mic, and we'll go ahead and move this around. All right, so I went ahead and recorded that small portion of the game. It said it went to my downloads, so let's go ahead and check my folder. All right, guys, the file came in my downloads folder as Genki Arcade. It has a bunch of numbers or whatever. And let me press play so you can see the recorded game footage.
It's all or nothing. Fight!
All right, so there you saw it. There is a slight lag on the gameplay, I'm not gonna lie. But man, for this Chromebook that's like 7 years old, the fact that it's doing this, and if you have a slightly better Chromebook, then your experience will be better. But yes, can you do it? Can you record game footage using a Chromebook and a Genki? Yes, you can do it. It can be done. Easy setup. You saw me do it. Switch, Here, of course, just make sure you have an extra USB-C to USB-A cable. If you have an Android phone, you shouldn't have a problem with that. If not, you can find these anywhere. Just go to your local Best Buy, Walmart, Target, Five Below or whatever. They actually have really good cables for $5. Can't go wrong. You come home and you officially became a YouTuber with a cheap Chromebook and your Nintendo Switch. Or if you just want to do it to record game footage for another platform or just for yourself, or you just want to use this as a bigger screen without recording game footage, you can do all that in one. Here you go, guys. Well, it's your boy Lazy Lightsaber. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, on TikTok, at Lazy Lightsaber, at both platforms. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Don't forget to hit that like button because it helps your boy out to bring more of this good content to you. You guys take care. May the Force be with you.
With